How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. From a YouTuber who filmed something scary under her bed to a vlogger who was chased by a creepy clown. Today we're looking at some scary things that YouTubers have caught on camera. But as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button for more creepy content just like this. In August 2016, popular YouTube vlogger Marissa Rachel uploaded this very creepy video to her channel. While filming a giveaway video, Rachel left the room for a few minutes to get one of the prizes. When she returned, she noticed that she had left the camera rolling and that it was now tilting towards the ground. Thinking it was just the weight of the camera that had caused the tripod to tilt, Rachel thought little of it and continued filming the video. However, a few days later, her sister Shana was editing the footage when she noticed something truly unnerving. In the bottom left-hand corner, there appears to be a child's hand that suddenly pulls back under the bed. After viewing the clip, Rachel said she was certain there was a ghost under her bed, and felt as though there might actually be more than one ghost haunting her house. She said that she no longer sleeps very well due to regular nightmares, and is even too scared to sleep in her own bed.
Kinda makes me scared to sleep in my own bed.
A few weeks later, Rachel posted an update claiming she was still having trouble sleeping. She said that she had been waking up at 3 AM and had begun to notice weird scratches appearing all over her body. As she talks about the incident on camera, her sister tells her she can see a large mark starting to appear on her neck.
In the video, and
oh my god, I see it right now.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Rachel is clearly shaken and starts to cry.
I feel like I'm gonna cry because I don't know, it's just upsetting me, all the scary things that have been happening and
In a video posted sometime later, Rachel continues to update her fans about the mysterious events. She mentions that she thought her belongings were being moved around the room and that she awoke one night to find a large welt on her stomach. The following day, she went to the hospital, but the staff were unable to determine what had caused it. Finally, she decides to buy a Ouija board in an effort to contact the spirit. Using the board, Rachel and her sister discover that her room is indeed haunted. The spirit then supposedly spells out the word help, at which point the girls decide to stop. Just as they release the handpiece, it appears to move for a brief second all by itself.
Oh my god.
These videos are some of the most popular on Marissa Rachel's channel, leading some viewers to suggest that the haunting might have been a stunt contrived by Rachel herself in an effort to gain views. However, Rachel definitely appears to be genuinely terrified at several points during the clips, and many fans are convinced that she is indeed a victim of something supernatural. Brennan Taylor is a popular YouTube vlogger who seems to get himself into more than his fair share of scary situations. In this video, uploaded in October 2016, Taylor and some friends decide to explore an abandoned LA motel that is supposedly haunted. Shortly after entering the property, Taylor hears a strange sound that seems to unnerve him. The group make their way around the motel, and it soon becomes apparent just how run down it actually is, as Taylor and his crew have to overstep holes in the walkway just to reach the stairwell. They climb the graffiti-lined staircase which leads to the rooftop of the derelict building. The group continue their exploration of the upper level walkways before entering another stairwell. As they do, Taylor says he's pretty sure that someone lives in there. Suddenly, a strange voice can be heard calling out. It sounds like, "Hey." Next, the curious crew enter one of the empty motel rooms. The windows are all boarded up and it's difficult to see what's inside. As the camera pans around the room, you can see what appears to be a sleeping bag lying on the floor in one of the corners. Suddenly, a loud banging noise scares the group and they hastily make their way back down the stairs towards the ground level.
I don't know. Yo, what was that?
As they flee, an eerie figure can be seen for a brief second, looking down from one of the upstairs balconies. Immediately after the video was released, fans began speculating about the mysterious figure. Some thought it was a homeless person who had been disturbed by the group, others thought it could have been a ghost. Some even noted that the figure appeared to be wearing clothes from the 1990s, the same time the motel was closed down. While it's impossible to know exactly what or who the figure was, it certainly made for a very creepy experience, one that Taylor and his friends won't soon forget. However, that's not the only time Brennen Taylor has encountered something truly terrifying while filming a vlog. On a separate occasion, Taylor and his brother were terrorized by a person dressed as a clown while out on a hike. In the video, Taylor's brother calls out to the clown, who turns and chases the boys down the hill. They sprint back down the path and decide to hide in some nearby bushes. The two discuss their next move as the creepy clown slowly walks past. Taylor and his brother decide to take a shortcut back to the car, but soon realise they're lost, and so they decide to climb a nearby tree to get their bearings. As they search for the car, they spot the clown once again. This time it's below them, walking past the base of the tree. The clown appears to be searching intensely for the pair. They wait for the clown to walk by before descending the tree. Once again on the path, the two boys find their way back to the car. Suddenly, they spot the clown on top of the hill, furiously running towards them. Taylor and his brother just manage to get in and drive away as the clown is seen chasing close behind. Before we get to that #1 spot and take a look at a YouTuber who truly believes her house is haunted, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on channel notifications. That way you'll be completely up to date with all our latest content. This video was sent to the YouTube channel The Haunting of Sunshine Girl Network by a woman named Shannon. She's attempting to film a hair braiding tutorial when she hears some strange noises coming from behind her.
Today I'm going to show you guys how to do.
Shannon then explains to the camera that she's been experiencing unusual things in her house lately, like eerie noises and the doors mysteriously closing by themselves. Suddenly, the door slams shut behind her. Clearly unnerved by the incident, Shannon decides to pick up the camera and go investigate. First, she enters a nearby bathroom where she claims she saw the shower curtain moving all by itself a few days earlier. Next, she heads out into the hallway. Suddenly, a muffled voice can be heard saying, "Help me." Shannon then decides to enter the room behind the door that slammed shut earlier in the video. She cautiously searches the closet, then the ensuite, but is unable to find evidence of anything paranormal. The following day, the channel released another video. In this one, Shannon claimed that she awoke the night before to hear a creepy old man's voice coming from upstairs. Eventually, she managed to pluck up the courage to check it out, but was once again unable to find anything unusual. As Shannon is explaining the events, she suddenly hears yet another noise.
Oh my god. Did you hear that?
Taking the camera with her, she heads upstairs to see if she can capture something on film. As she searches the bedroom, a creepy moaning sound can be heard coming from the room at the end of the hall.
Oh my god.
The room is the same one in which she started filming the very first video. Unable to see anything, Shannon decides to look in the closet. Inside is a mysterious door that leads to a dark room full of boxes. However, after a quick search of the room, she's convinced there's nothing unusual in there and decides to leave. The next day, a new video was released that begins in similar fashion to the previous two. Shannon hears a creepy noise and once again heads upstairs to investigate. This time she's convinced the sound is coming from the mysterious room inside the closet. Shannon enters the room and attempts to make contact with the spirit by saying, "Hello, I know I heard you in here." Suddenly, the door slams shut behind her.
God.
She then lets out a blood-curdling scream and the video abruptly ends.
What? What? No! Oh my god! It's locked! It's locked!
These creepy videos have been viewed millions of times and many viewers have offered their opinions about them. Some think that the videos could be a part of a staged web series. However, others believe that Shannon was actually the victim of a vengeful spirit. What do you think? Was there really a ghost haunting this YouTuber's house? Or was it all just a well-contrived hoax? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.
Oh my god, it's locked. It's locked.
If you want more creepy content, then check out that video on the top there. Otherwise, there's an entire scary playlist there you can binge on. Remember to leave us a comment down below and hit that thumbs up button as well. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.